Hi Aquarius, welcome to your 18 plus tarot reading. I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, this is how I do things. I shuffle the cards until the cards come out. I do not pick the cards. I use 4 tarot decks. I use a sexual oracle deck, and then I get into twin flame shadows, and then I wrap the reading up with 2 decks of twin flame messages to kind of lighten up the reading because it can get a little intense sometimes, not always, but these are lengthy reads. I try to give you guys as much details as possible, and I go until they're done. I do use 3 sexual tarot decks and then 1 sexual oracle deck, so it gets a little juicy. Some signs are a little juicier than others because, I mean, depending on what sign I'm reading for, obviously, that has a lot to do with it too. I apologize right now because my eyes, guys, are killing me today. I haven't been getting a good night's sleep, so I am tired, but my eyes just are like, they're sore. Let me put some of this on. They're just sore and achy. I don't know what's going on. Mama needs some sleep. But let's see what's going on for you guys. I just saw the 8 of Wands in here, so there could be a lot of communication going on or lack thereof. If you guys see stuff floating around, I just did some, so it's, you know, the ashes. Oh, I just saw the Lovers. Are you getting communication from someone who you just love and adore? We have the King of Wands on the bottom. There's a lot of passion here. There could be a lot of action and passion with someone that you love. I don't even know, man. Guys, I'm struggling today. Struggle bus. I'm trying to see in my eye. I feel like there's something in it. Eye for an eye. The 2 of Coins. Juggling. Going back and forth with a decision. I feel like you're coming into some sort of decision. I just got some people could be moving money from one bank account to another. You could be feeling like things are like unsettled. This also is Jupiter and Capricorn. I don't know if I said that already. All right, we have the Emperor, which is Aries. Could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be dealing with a boss, or this could be you. You could be the boss. You could be becoming a boss. You could be having issues with your boss. This also is the Divine Masculine. So there just could be a lot of Mars energy present right now. You should look to see where Mars is transiting in your natal chart to see what house it's in. It could be in a house of partnership. So this could just be like your partner is taking on a lot of that Mars energy, and you're waiting for things to kind of settle down. So it's just like, you know, waiting, juggling. I'm not going to say things are like turbulent because it doesn't feel that way, but it feels just like unsettled, like an unsettling kind of energy. There could be a lot of stuff going on with your they didn't come out. It just, we have Sun in Gemini, which is 10 of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I'm going to put this out here just in case, because it did flip over in the deck, but it didn't fall out. So that could just be something that it's wanting to, and the Hanged Man. So this is Neptune. It could be also you're dealing with a Pisces, and this is just that unsettled energy that I'm feeling, like you're suspended in the air. There's no like real movement or progress in any direction. It's an unsettling energy. Some of you could be feeling or fearing that there is some sort of ending coming. Some of you could be changing jobs or positions in your job. But I'm feeling like this is all part of the plan, because here this is, you know, it's giving you a new perspective on things, or you're being asked to see a new perspective on things with your partner. I'm just feeling like your partner or something is like bossing up, or you're bossing up, or you both are. Or there's just a lot of masculine energy right now. You both could have really strong masculine energy in your birth chart. And because Mars is in Aries, it's just like super intense. There could be a lot of like butting heads, but somebody could be in the fear of like they're feeling like something is over, or there's a fear of something ending, or like I'm getting almost a paranoid kind of feeling. But with Neptune here, I think it's kind of asking you to kind of see things in a new or a different way, to kind of not go there in your head, like doom and gloom, like everything is happening for a reason, everything is right. I wouldn't worry about it. On the bottom of the deck here, we have the Strength card, and then the 10 of Cups. So some of you, this could be about, and Judgment. Something about a cycle that could be involving your family or a Leo. Again, this is Pisces and Leo. You could be dealing with someone with strong Pisces or Leo in their birth chart. Aries, Gemini, Capricorn. But this is also Mars showing up again. I think somebody's really feeling like they're needing to like find the strength to kind of make it through a cycle or something in their life. Or that a cycle is coming back around again, or a repeating of a cycle. Somebody's worried about a repeating of a cycle, or being left out in the cold, not having enough, lack. And then we have you here, Aquarius, the star. Somebody could be in the spotlight or is a star. You could be an Aquarius dealing with an Aquarius. You could just be feeling like some sort of cycle is coming to an end, or some transformation. It almost feels like someone's a little paranoid or worried here. I don't know. So let's see. To me, like the Emperor is here. So that is a very sexy energy, but I'm just feeling like this might have somebody paranoid, whoever this is for you, Aquarius, this Emperor energy. Like they're shining, they are golden, they are lit up, they are high up above this city, whatever you want to call it. but I feel like there's something about that that's making somebody unsettled, or I don't know, maybe there's some worry or anxiety there that somebody gets a lot of attention. But the Emperor can also be like, you know, negative sometimes too. They're bossy. It's like their way or the highway. So this just could be like what the energy is you're dealing with right now. We have the Three of Swords came out. In this deck, it means pinching. And I always just feel like there's this third person on the outside who wants or is trying to come in between this connection here. So this could be involving a third party or a third person, or heartbreak, past heartbreak. Strength again, okay? In this deck, this means dominion. So this is, I just saw in my head that we were going to get the other dominion card fall out of this deck, and I don't know if that's going to happen, but with strength here already, I just feel like somebody here is really trying to tame the beast. This is also can be someone who's beautiful and somebody who feels like they're just not as attractive, or that kind of energy where like people are like, oh my God, how'd you get that person? Or somehow they feel like they don't measure up to this person or compare to this person, or just, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just feeling here strongly that somebody's worried about somebody else or something. Now the cards just got really heavy, and I don't know if you guys can tell the difference when I'm shuffling, but they're like they don't want to move. It's like a brick on top of a brick. Somebody could just want to have power over somebody else, or like ownership, or take control of a situation, or take control of somebody else, or you're feeling powerless and you're really trying to have the strength. Excuse me. Euphoria, habit, memory, bonding. Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. It's there's a lot of, oh my gosh. They fell both times on my right foot. Somebody could just be being really emotional because they're wanting to bond or get close to somebody. And they're not right now. Like there's a lot of emotion, and I'm getting like not a lot of communication, and somebody's trying to, like, maybe they're biting their tongue or holding back their words or their thoughts, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of like somebody's going to speak their truth about how they're feeling. And I don't know if it's because all these cups and this emotion is going to build up, but somebody's going to say something, but I feel like somebody's holding something back, and I feel like that's like a habit that they have. And them holding back their emotions really holds them back from having deep connections with people. And I don't know if somebody's going to like drink too much or get drunk or something, and then they're going to speak their truth. But I feel like there's some sort of substance involved with the truth coming out, that somebody really wants to be close with someone. This could be somebody who you have a long history with, or a past with, or you have really sexy, like romantic, feelings with. This is somebody you could have went on trips with, vacations with. I'm feeling like this is a really strong past life connection that you guys have lived many times before. Like it feels like you've done this a million times is what I'm getting. But it's somebody's wish. Like I feel like somebody is somebody's dream, or somebody's dream come true, or somebody's wish, like their wish fulfillment. And also with the Ten of Cups here, it could be like somebody you want to have a family with, or you do have a family with, or I'm getting like the dynamics of your family may be different than what you thought they were going to be. I don't know. I'm going to put these back in the deck. I feel like I'm getting allergies, and I don't have allergies right now, at least. So I don't know if somebody who's watching this video is having a hard time with like itchy throat, watery eyes, like a congested nose, like clogged up ears, because I really feel like I'm struggling. Like I just don't feel well. I don't know. And I saw this weird commercial last night too, and I was trying to sleep. And it was like, I'd never seen it before. And it was something about like, do you have thyroid eye disease? But it was like this person who had like this, they just showed like this eyeball that was like, I guess aching, or it feels like there's something stuck behind your eye or whatever. Ever since I saw it, my eye like started weeping, this eye, and it just won't stop. Like it just will not stop. And then it was all dry when I was sleeping. You know, when you have your contacts, like it's stuck to your eyeballs and you wake up in the middle of the night and it's like, you can't blink and they're not moving. So I've been like, clean them out, put eye drops in. I've been putting eye drops in my eye all day, and it still is just like, you know, like when you see in a movie, somebody gets hurt and then, you know, wherever they got hurt, you start to feel pain. I know not everyone has that experience, but anyway, I'm going on another rant. Now we have the Eight of Wands, and in this deck, this is Savoring. And what I'm getting here strongly, guys, is that somebody is really just, maybe there's like a dry spell going on or something, and someone's feeling unattractive or not seen, or even that their partner might be angry towards them, and they're really trying to have the strength to like, you know, get through this, but they really just want to like deeply bond with you, emotionally bond with you. They want, like, I'm getting like they're missing like the nurturing, loving, romantic, sexual aspect of the relationship. Like they want to light the passion again, ignite the passion again. Or they're in a place right now where they're trying to, or they're starting to see things from a different perspective with their partner. Like they're seeing them in a new light or in a new way, or they're starting to learn things about their partner or see their partner in a way they've never seen them before. And they're wanting to learn more or grow more with them, like ascend with them, or they're more curious about who they really are, because it's weird. It feels like strangers. Like, I don't know if you're getting to know them in a new way or just see them in a new way. But I'm feeling like somebody's really emotional here. And maybe there was a lot of heartbreak in the past, or third parties in the past, or there was just a lot of other people involved in the relationship. Somebody could have felt like they were stabbed in the back. And I don't know if they've went through like this healing phase, but now they're really wanting to like connect, or they're starting to see how like their wounding from the past is affecting their connection right now. But somebody's feeling more like they want to open up to it. I'm just feeling like somebody's really hot for somebody, but there's also like they're experiencing like a dry spell. Like it just feels really dry. Maybe that's why my eyes are dry. Like knowing that this is the next video I have to do, like when I say to myself like, okay, Aquarius is going to be the next one I do, like I'm just getting into the energy. And maybe that's what this is about, is like the dryness in my eyes is just somebody's feeling really dry, or like a dry spell, or they don't have enough, I was just about to say, they don't have enough wetness in their life. They don't have enough emotion. And maybe that's like the Aries and the Mars I'm feeling. Like it feels like a dry desert where somebody's thirsty as fuck. Like, give me a drink. I have all this emotion. I have all this love. I have all this passion for you, and there's just nothing happening. So like, what the fuck is going on here? So maybe that's why you're feeling like, what is going on here? Like somebody's suspect. Then we have the Hanged Man here on the bottom, and this in this deck is sacrifice. Somebody may be feeling like they're sacrificing their sex life, and they just like want to worship this woman in this picture. And she's looking all good, and they're just there, but there's no action happening here. Somebody's wanting to get closer. We have nearness here and inviting. Maybe somebody's gonna, and whispering under that. Maybe somebody here is gonna, and there it is, Dominion, the other one. Maybe somebody here is going to invite somebody like out on a date to talk, and maybe to talk about like the relationship, not like work, money, family, kids, everyday stuff, maybe like the stuff that's important. I'm feeling like it's two very different people. Like what's important to one person isn't necessarily what's important to the other. And like somebody's coming into realizing that that may be an issue here because there's like not a connection happening. Maybe somebody here is thinking about stepping out on their partner because they're just not feeling like, you know, it's just a dry desert of hell right now. And I'm also getting here that one person is like holding the power, and that somebody, I'm getting like you could learn a few things from this person. Or like if you want it, just do it, or just go after it, or just have it, or just take it. I mean, this woman here is laying there like, I'm here, what are you going to do? But he's just sitting there. This woman here, same thing. She's laying back. He's there like feeding her. She's just laying there, but he's just there. There's nothing happening. But this woman here under the Emperor, so it could be the feminine energy is the more powerful one in this dynamic. Right? It could be intimidating almost. And here she is, you know, taking this bull by the horns, or this boar by the horns, and having her way with it. No fear, taking control. And this is right on top of the Emperor, which is also, you know, the divine masculine, and he's a boss. He runs empires. He's all the kings. There's like an intimidation factor here. Somebody is like intimidated by somebody else. And this card comes out. It's just Five of Swords, and this second means shake things up. And I think that's to say, like, somebody here needs to shake things up. Like, what are you waiting for? On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. In this deck, it's embracing closely. I think that's what you want. Like, somebody really wants to get close with somebody. It's like, I'm getting, like, this longing to, like, be close with someone, but there's nothing happening. Like, there's no action here. It's, like, hanging in the air. I'm going to move on to this deck now and see what else wants to come out. So we have the Hangman twice. I feel like you're dealing with a Pisces because that's Neptune. We have Leo twice. Aries. Sun in Gemini. Jupiter in Capricorn. Three of Swords could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Five of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. I just felt the Creeper card. I think it was the Virgo reading. I don't know what reading it was, but I ran it over with the with the wheels on my chair. So now I can always feel, oh, what was this doing in there? Wrong deck. I can always feel, that is the Nine of Swords from another deck. She's trapped, looking all sexy. There's something with the hair here in each one of these cards that have come out, except this Three of Swords. Both of these women have dark hair in this card, okay? And this could be the past energy, okay? But in every other card going forward that has a woman on it, her hair is ginger, orange, or fire. Here, 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 here. That could mean something for somebody. And then here, same thing. I feel like this Emperor energy, whoever that is, and this dynamic is going through a transformation. They're in a pause, and they could, just because they have all this Martian energy. Yeah, that can be sex and all that too, but I'm feeling like somebody's just really driven right now. Maybe it's towards the success or achieving some goal or something that has to do with money, and they're just focused on that, and that's where all their energy and drive is going to, and it's nothing more than that. But there's a transformation happening here during this process. And I don't feel like this is personal. I feel like somebody's just really focused on something else. It has nothing to do with whoever else is involved here, but I feel like somebody here is taking it personal. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm just noticing this. On this Nine of Swords that was in the wrong deck. Can we see her? You see here, her eyes are bleeding, and here's a bloody knife. Like she's purposely not seeing right now. Like she did this to herself. She's not seeing. Yo. My eyes. I just feel like there's a transformation happening with that, and then the Hangman twice, like, and it's good, but somebody's just like in a pause. Somebody's like in a process. Okay. Four of Cups. Don't we have that already? Oh, yeah, it was one of the ones that came out and then I put it back in. So we have the Four of Cups again in this deck. There's somebody creeping, spying, investigating, looking in on something. Somebody could just be suspect of something. Trying to get, and we have the Four of Swords. There's two fours coming out together. Head scratch. Somebody could be looking in on something and not seeing, liking what they see. I feel like this person has great tits, great hips, and a great back and shoulders. And there's definitely something about the hair. I mean, here's this woman's hair again. She's like a ginger hair. Who else had that in their reading? Somebody else had that. Same, like redheads, a lot of redheads. Somebody could be in a relationship with somebody with dark hair, but they're really like focused on somebody who's very different than their partner that they're with now. Like light hair, light eyes, and the person that they're with now is dark hair, dark eyes. Like this is a very different look for them, or not what they're normally attracted to, or I don't know. And the Four of Cups in, you know, the traditional Rider-Waite is like, there's this offer of love, but it's not being taken yet. And this is this pause I'm feeling. And then the Four of Swords is, you know, healing, resting. Maybe somebody is healing and resting from some sort of heartbreak, third-party situation. So the offer's on the table, but they're not accepting it yet because they're not ready. Maybe they are in a pause. Maybe both people are healing and in a pause and not accepting any offers. This could be like a mirroring where both people are feeling that, because now that I look at it with new eyes, there's these two coins up in the air, okay? In this deck, they're like up in the air, like nothing's happening yet. We're waiting to see what's gonna happen. We haven't caught him, okay? In this Emperor, he's got the two wands here, okay? It's a mirroring happening here. And then in the Hangman in this deck, it's these two lights on each side, okay? And then we have the two fours. I feel like there's a mirroring energy. The two Strength cards, the two Hangmans. I just feel like both people are going through some sort of transformation. And then we have the Tower come out here. This could be Scorpio, or this also in this other deck I use, this is Mars, which Scorpio rules Mars till Pluto rules Mars. But so this just could be that energy of just like somebody's really driven and somebody's feeling bored with things, okay? Because it just feels like that dry spell, like this man here, she's like, you know, look, have a look, see what she's doing, and he's just kind of like, okay, this is nice, but daydreaming of this redhead, thinking about this other person that's not their person, or fantasizing about something else. And in this card, her carpet does not match her drapes, okay, people? So this could be somebody who bleaches their hair blonde, but is a naturally dark hair. This also could be, like, the Tower can just be, like, an erotic outburst, or, like, needing that explosion, needing that passion, needing that fire, because they're just bored. Like, they need some excitement. This seems like a pretty straightforward reading to me. Like, this might be, like, specifically for one person watching this. If it is, I apologize. I get what I get. Oh, golly, man. This fucking guy. I'm so sick of seeing this guy. But, guys, here's another mirroring. We have the Three of Swords out twice from two different decks, okay? This is just creepers gonna creep. Like, there's just this outside energy creeping in on this relationship. There's no other way to put it. There's definitely somebody creeping, stalking. This card always just is like, I get so annoyed when I say it, because it's like, fucking get a life already, okay? And I'm sorry if you're a cross watcher, but like, this is like, you want this person to fucking go away. Like, look at him. He's old, decrepit, and like he's been there for his whole life just waiting, you know? And then we have this Two of Cups. So it's just like, this person is like, I can't handle it. She's so sexy. I don't deserve it. I can't handle it. I can't contain myself. What am I going to do with all this passion? What am I going to do with all this, you know? I can't hold it in. I'm going to explode. This is how I'm feeling. Like, somebody can't hold it in. They're going to explode with the Tower here. Then you got this creeper's going to creep over here. Still creeping. Oh, man. just waiting. I'm just out here waiting. Somebody's trying to save somebody else in a relationship, or I don't know. Close your curtains, people. It's like peeping Tom. I just feel like somebody feels like they're not good enough, or they're insecure, or they're like out of their league, or they don't have enough, or they can't offer enough. Or someone just feels like they're not ready yet because they're healing from something from the past that really hurt them, and they just are focusing on their own shit. Last pass with this deck. Where are we at? I'm going to do one pass on this new deck. Excuse me. Somebody ain't talking. Where this card was in the other deck and it should have been in here. Just to see if anything wants to come out. I'm going to do one pass. One pass. And then I'm going to move on to the Sexual Oracle deck, which is the juicy stuff. Can't wait to see what comes out for this, because it's like somebody is really wanting to like wear somebody as a coat. They want to get so close with them. But it's not happening. So this deck just wants me to keep shuffling it. Okay, what are we doing here? That was one pass. I lied. I'm going to do 3. There it is. We have the Knight of Wands. Somebody wants to rush in towards someone and give them their wand. They want to light up the joint, okay? And give them this. Like, let's do this. I want this. I'm ready. I'm tired of waiting. Notice how in the background of this, there's all that desert. There's going to be communication about somebody coming to see somebody, or somebody's come charging in, like ready to take what they feel like belongs to them. Somebody's putting down a burden. Did she come out again? She had to have. The 9 of Swords came out again. So there she is. I think somebody's putting down a burden or a workload or something that just feels like a lot of stress and heaviness and conflicts, because we have the 5 of Wands here too, to come towards this, whoever this redhead is for you in this story, male or female. I think somebody's ready to put their attention and focus on this person because they're sick of this like dry spell, like they want to figure it out. Somebody else could just feel like there's a lot of competition, or people, like there's a lot of competition for this person, because we have the Knight of Wands rushing in this direction towards this person, and then we have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands on the other side. So somebody could feel burdened by this person, by this redhead, ginger head, orange head, neon head. They could feel burdened by her, and a lot of conflict surrounding her, or that like it's just too much to deal with her. And then you have on this other side, this person's rushing in with their wand like, I'm all about that. I'm all about that burden and that conflict. Give me that. Okay. What else came out? 8 of Wands. Yep, there's a lot of passion here. Okay. I love this here because there's the wands, which is, you know, the normal picture, but there's this woman. She looks amazing, and she's like got her flaming bow and arrow, and she's shooting those wands, and it's coming in hot and it's coming in fast. I feel like somebody's finally like ready. Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell you what all these cards are, but I'm not going to read this whole story. It's a lot, but I always take the cards if they come out because it's important for somebody watching. We have Justice here. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or somebody's coming in to balance the karma, make things right, fix things, do the right thing. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody might have a thing for feet, like sucking on feet, sucking on toes. Be obsessed with somebody's feet. This is like worshiping. This also could be breadcrumbing. This could be giving your attention in more than one place and not having enough to give to whoever this person is for you in the story, Aquarius. Then we have the King of Swords. And he always, you know, he's the King of Swords. But in this deck, I just feel like, look at him. But I feel like this king is opening up to, like, opening up his heart. He's going through some sort of transformation himself. And he's getting ready to peel back those cold layers and communicate. Then we have the moon. So Pisces again. Somebody could be coming out of from their home to visit somebody else at somebody else's home, or traveling to see somebody to communicate some truth about their feelings that have been hidden all this time, and to bring some justice and some truth. I said I wasn't going to tell a story, but here I am, Ace of Wands. We got another wand here. Somebody's just like, here's my dick. The Four of Swords. Again, there's a lot of mirroring here, so that came out twice. The Eight of Swords. Did we have that? I think so. Five of Swords. You know, it was the Eight of Wands. So that came out twice. Yeah, this is like totally a mirroring going on here. I feel like both people are going through a transformation. We have the Five of Pentacles, which we had here. Somebody's going to be communicating about how they just feel left out, and like they're feeling sad, but I feel like you don't need to, because both people are going through the same thing here. Both people are just really focused on what they need to get done, and they're not putting their energy into other things or other people. And then the Two of Wands. Aquarius. That's all I'm taking from this. Now we are going to get on to the Oracle. What are we at? 42. Yeah, these videos have been going over like an hour 15. I'm just like, they keep getting longer and longer, guys. I hate to like rush, but maybe I need to like cut back on some decks here. Because usually I kind of pick up on the energy pretty quickly, and then this is all just confirmation about what's going on. Let's see what's going on for you guys. If you're still here at this point and you're not subscribed yet, please do. If you're back, hi, I love you. I'm so happy you're back. And I just want to say, all my subscribers, like every time I get a comment, I'm just like, oh my God, my subscribers are the most amazing people. They are all very attractive people. Like, you all have great hair, which is so weird because I'm really into hair. But like, when I notice things like this person's just different, it's usually the hair that gets my attention. But I have so many subscribers in the comments with like awesome hair. And I love that. Also attractive. Some good looking people here. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you're an Aquarius or a cross watcher. Doesn't matter if you want this video to get a better chance of getting up to the top, because I do these in order by likes. And I think Pisces is like 100 something, 200 something likes right now. So, and it has like way more views than any other one. So you guys better start putting in some work. All right. We have Mars in Aries. Guys, what did I tell you? The Mars energy is strong here, okay? Which is dirty talk. It says dirty talk before and during sex, phone sex, sexting, sex sounds, oral play turns on. So turn on. Somebody really here is into oral. Somebody here is not afraid of blood or being dirty. They don't care about that. And I don't mean like dirty. Maybe I do. But somebody likes dirty talk while they're having sex. They like all the stuff that has to do with communicating, okay? Which would be very Aquarius-like, you know? They are an air sign. Body worship. This is Venus in Virgo, and it says they worship your body, will take their time to explore every bit of you. They love specific areas of your body. Again, I spoke about the hips. You can have a great ass. You could not have a great ass, and they're just into not great asses. Okay. Okay. All whatever it is, you got it. They like it. Business affair. This is Mars in Sagittarius, and this is sex in the name of business, sex at the workplace, meeting a lover at a workplace. So this could be somebody you met while you're working. This could be somebody who you're sleeping with at your job, that you could have a reputation for being inappropriate with people that you work with, or getting into relationships with people that you work with. Saying you're going to work, but really you're going to meet someone for sex. Saying you're going out to lunch, but really you're going to meet somebody for sex. This person could have tattoos. This person could have short hair. This could be a very masculine female. This could be a female who's a boss, or has her own business, or works for herself, or is an entrepreneur, or that she isn't like in charge of her own. Now we have cyber sex, which is Mars in Libra. It says a virtual sex encounter, watching porn during sex, recording sex encounter. This is somebody who could be looking at pictures of you online, or have pictures saved of you online, or have pictures of you. This is somebody who just could really enjoy watching porn. They think of you when they watch porn. They fantasize about you when they watch porn. This could also be somebody who has intentions of when they're with you recording it, so they have it for later. This could be somebody who's on like a dating app or something. Like they because there's all these people in the pictures in the background. This is like Tinder, whatever you do on there. I don't know, never had it, but I know there's a lot of people that you pick from. But this could be somebody who spends a lot of time on like a dating app, or like liking pictures or looking at pictures of people. Or I'm also getting like somebody who's a catfish, like pretending to be somebody else to like see you or view you, or pretending to be somebody else to talk to a lot of women. This is Venus in Virgo. It says healing, rebuilding on a more solid foundation, discovering your true sexual nature, letting go of any deep hurts of past sexual history. I feel like if this is not a new person, I feel like this is somebody who you've been through many cycles of healing with. And everything happened for a reason, because you've learned a lot from whatever it was that happens. You could be some past life karma that you guys are needing to work out. Or there was unfinished business from a past life and you're working that out. But I feel like both people here are in a healing phase or a pause phase of some sort of situationship, relationship, whatever it is for you. You'll know. I don't know. Somebody might like sucking on the ears, or like the neck, or like, you know, tonguing in the ear. Fire. This is Mars in Leo. So spontaneous sex, quick sex, sex that keeps you thinking about it. So this is just, for the way that this reading is going, you guys can take this just as it is too, but I'm also getting for this is like, because somebody just has that it factor that pulls people in and it keeps you wanting more. There could also be a fear here that somebody's just quick in bed. And somebody could just be wanting, with this Knight of Wands charging in, to just come in quickly because they can't take it anymore and someone just needs a release. And they want it with a very specific person. And then they're just like stuck in your fucking head. And that's all you can think about. Or this could be a fear. You're worried about that. Like if you have sex with this person, you know, they're going to be with you longer than that moment. And you're just not in a place where you want that yet. I'm feeling so tired right now, like I'm ready for a nap. I'm just noticing here too with this healing card. You see how it's like a dried up desert there? I just feel like somebody's going through a healing, and I don't even know if they know that they are. Because I just feel like somebody's not seeing things clearly, which is why the Hangman is out here twice in Strength. Like somebody's perception of the situation is like totally off here. Somebody gets a lot of attention, I do feel. And I don't even feel like it's from the opposite sex, because I was going to say somebody gets a lot of attention from the opposite sex, and I heard no. So this is a person who gets attention from everyone. Like, male and female are attracted to them. Like, they might get hit on by men, women, and couples, like asking them, like, if they want to be in a threesome with them, or... Here we go. We have Venus and Virgo, self-conscious. It's a negative self-image, feeling not good enough in sex, and fear of disappointing. I just feel like somebody's taken something really personal, and it's not personal. So it's making someone feel insecure or unattractive or not pretty, or like they need to hide. And it's like affecting them in a much deeper way. And maybe that's what this healing is about, to see like how you self-talk, how you create your own pain and painful endings by the way that you talk to yourself. And you're not seeing that. You're not seeing that what you're on autopilot in your mind about all day is creating your reality. And maybe that's what this is about, is like getting your attention, because this person, nothing is personal here. Like they're focused on their shit, you're focused on your shit, but something about the way that, because now I'm getting a migraine. So like this is somebody who's just too in their head. They're too up here, and they spend too much time here. Overthinking things, like trying to figure out, like talking to themselves, like thinking that it's something that they're doing, or like they're really self-critical about themselves, or they just have a lot of air in their chart and they can't help it. So they have to like learn to be mindful of it, or they're just going to recreate this pattern, this cycle over and over and over again. I don't read reversals, but this came out in reverse, and I'm getting that I need to take it in reverse. So it's malice, and it says sexual habits that are damaging to others can be a bit irresponsible, fun and exciting, but with selfish intentions. Yeah, Mars and Taurus. And I heard to take it in reverse, which if you're new here, I don't really do that unless I'm told to. So this is good. See, it's not, somebody's not doing it to hurt you. It's not on purpose. It's not personal. And then we have Dominion here again. And this is Mars in Scorpio. And it says kinky sets with lots of dominant sex positions, choking, hair pulling, possible pleasure, pain, dom, sub. This always makes me think of like leather tattoos. Like this is describing a person to me too. Especially like tattoos on the thighs, the hips, the back. This could be somebody who there's just a power struggle here between the two partners, and somebody needs to step into their own power and take charge. But this also I'm getting could be like something that needs to be happening, or somebody wants this and isn't sure if the other person wants it, or somebody wants to experiment more. Somebody's just so in their head all the time. It's wild. Like, I have a fucking headache now, guys. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to take some Advil. Advil? Aleve? Huh? Who takes Advil? You take Advil? I'm taking Aleve. You take your Advil, I'll take Aleve. Then we have Mars and Taurus, choice overload, too many options, the path of excess for pleasure, and a difficulty for them to be loyal to one lover. This could seriously be a struggle for somebody. Or somebody's just paranoid about it. They have a lot of options, or somebody's just not good enough. But this could also be somebody who just likes having a different kind of relationship. Like they're okay with an open relationship. They're okay with other people. They're okay. Or this is somebody who just needs to make a choice and stop fucking around and just make a choice and commit. But somebody may have struggled with this in the past or struggles with this still, or they just like to have a lot of attention from a lot of people. And hey, there are people like that. No judgment. Like, do what makes you happy. Shit. Maybe if that makes you happy, you just need to fucking communicate that with your partner. Maybe they'll be okay with it too, unless you open your mouth. You'll never know if you stay here. Devoted. This is Venus in Scorpio, a faithful lover. Romantic in bed with lots of affection, traditional beliefs. How fucking funny is that this is the next card out, okay? So maybe somebody's really okay with that, like, openness, and somebody's not. Like, they're definitely a one-person person. Somebody's really free-spirited and one is really traditional, and maybe they don't even view themselves as traditional or free-spirited, but there's definitely a clash with that. And then we have imposter. This is Venus in Sagittarius. Friendship to keep sexual benefits, hidden sexual intentions, pretending to be friends in hopes of having sex with you. Somebody can have a lot of people, like, that's their friends, but, like, totally blind to the idea that, like, all their friends, male or female, want to give it to them, okay? Or somebody's mad because they feel like, yeah, these people are your friends, but they're not your friends. Like, they want to be with you, and they feel, it makes them feel insecure because they see you as this emperor, this person that a lot of people want to be with. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Mars and Aquarius. Here you are. Mechanical. Lover does not associate sex with feelings. Mechanical sex. Wanting to keep detached. Somebody's way too in their head. Maybe somebody just doesn't have those, like, they love you, but when they're having sex, they don't have those emotional feelings for you, or they don't know how, and to them, it's just getting off. And maybe one person really senses that. It's not like an emotional thing for one person. We have satisfaction, past issues. Somebody have past issues with satisfaction because they're so in their head. They're too in their head when they're having sex. They think too much. Somebody has a hard time letting go or getting lost in the moment. It's uptight, like incapable of having fun or letting loose. It's such a mirroring, but then it's like there's also a lot that's like so opposite. It's weird. On to the next, okay? Now I'm going to pull out the Twin Flame Shadows, shuffle, and see what these have to say. There's a lot of tension in my neck. My shoulders up here. Somebody's so tense. And they just need a release. I want to get inside someone's mouth. I just saw this finger like pulling the mouth open. Somebody wants oral. I just got a rush of hot energy through my body. And now my heart is racing. First one out, secondary. Somebody feels like they're secondary. Something comes first. Third party also could be your job. It doesn't have to be another person. It's just something else that gets in the way. So if both people are focused on their work, money, career, all that stuff, building their own empires, you know, you're just not putting each other as a priority. We have manipulation. I don't know why I just saw this as like manifestation too. Like somebody's just, I feel like, focusing on manifesting. Somebody could be like a magician, Gemini here, but like somebody who just knows how to use their power to manifest, and they're putting all their energy into focusing on manifesting and being a magician and using what they have to create what they want. And that's just where they're at right now. And somebody else feels like they're secondary to that, and I feel like you are, but it's not personal. Silenced. Somebody's not talking. And I feel like it's not talking about how they feel, like they're dead inside. Somebody here is not comfortable with their feelings or their emotions. They're not okay with speaking about what they're feeling or what's going on inside. See, bottom of the deck, secretive. Somebody's wearing a mask. Somebody's not talking. Somebody's holding in what's really going on within them. Somebody could be holding a secret about talking to somebody else who's unavailable. We're feeling like you are unavailable, like you're not available to me. You're emotionally unavailable to me. Where there's just no communication, there's no talking happening. All right, we're gonna wrap this up with these last two decks here. Twin flame messages to wrap up the reading. So if you're not in communication with them, or they're not speaking, or you're not speaking, and you guys are just focused on other things, I feel so much anxiety right now. God, and these eyes are just glaring at me. When you have blue eyes, really blue eyes, and now I'm getting somebody got really light blue eyes. What messages? I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. We got a flipper. I still remember the good times we shared. Yeah, I'm gonna say this because I'm getting it, and somebody. This is somebody you had an abortion with, or you lost a child with. It's really hard for me to open up. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. You still take my breath away. Maybe some of you didn't have a child to focus on your career, your money. You didn't feel like you were financially stable enough. But I'm getting that this is like still an issue here, or a trauma here, or healing that needs to happen here. Like somebody's still mourning this, and I don't even know if they're aware of this. They're like grieving a loss still. That might just be for one person out there. I don't know. Karma is a bitch. I finally got mine. Pass. All right, guys, last deck. I'm getting now that some of you have a choice between two people. You had a choice between two people. Or you have a choice between two people. Choose something. What do we have for Aquarius? I'm sorry, I'm still like lost over here. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. It's not personal. Whatever this is, it's not personal. My mouth is starting to water. Like somebody really just is thirsty for somebody else. Like they want to taste somebody. Like their mouth is drooling, you know, like drool emoji. Like they see you and they just like, gotta have that. I want that. Anything else for Aquarius? You guys have anything you'd like to say to Aquarius from this deck? Anything else? I say this in almost every reading, how like one of these 2 messages decks has a lot more to say than the other. Last pass. I lied, one more. Aquarius, that's it for your July 2020 18+ tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. When you do comment, I try my best to make sure that I get back to everybody. I appreciate everything and all of it, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.